Some stories are whispered. Some are hidden in quiet places. But here, every truth has a voice. Welcome to the Unspoken Diaries studio. This story is told in third person. Names and certain details have been changed for confidentiality purposes. But make no mistake, this is a personal story told in third person for education, healing, and awareness. This is episode 1 of a new playlist. And this is the truth about loving a narcissist before you know what one is. This is the story of a woman we'll call Emmy. Not because it's her real name, but because it reflects who she was. Empathetic, grounded, deeply rooted in faith. Emmy was a dedicated Christian woman. Her life was intentional. Her values were clear. Her walk with God wasn't performative. It was lived. She believed in honesty, in stewardship, in building slowly and wisely. And she believed that love, real love, required truth. She worked hard, often juggling multiple jobs, not because she had to, but because stewardship mattered to her. Purpose mattered. Integrity mattered. Emmy believed in building slowly, honestly, and with God at the center. She believed the best in people, not because she was naive, but because that was how she was raised to see the world. She had no idea she was about to meet someone who would study those beliefs and use them against her. Their first interaction happened in 2012. One ordinary day, a message appeared in Emmy's inbox. The sender was a man we'll call Marcus. His real name was not Marcus, but this name will serve the story. He looked familiar. Not because she had met him before. She hadn't. But because he resembled someone from her community. She had gone to school with 3 of his siblings. She knew members from his father's side of family, and at one point in life, the families had been friendly. That familiarity lowered her guard. At the time, Emmy was seeing someone, a kind Christian man. They were getting to know each other slowly. Church visits, walks, ice cream dates, open conversations. Her life was never hidden. So when Marcus asked if he could get to know her, she told him the truth. She was honest, respectful, clear. Marcus responded by staying. Not boldly, not dramatically, just small messages.
Good morning. Hi. How are you? How was your day, beautiful?
One-liners, consistent, non-threatening. Emmy replied politely, and then Marcus disappeared for months. Then in 2013, Marcus returned, this time with a reason. He said he had been away on army training. By then, the man Emmy had been seeing had suddenly vanished. No issues between them, no explanation. And Marcus showed up with undivided attention. Daily calls, long conversations, late night check-ins. He never missed a call, never forgot a detail, never seemed unavailable.
Communication means a lot to her. Watch me, she said, God at the center of it all. I can play this.
He studied her routines, her values, her compassion, learned her rhythms. At the time, it felt like interest. In truth, it was observation. Emmy didn't have the language for what she was experiencing. She believed most people were good, and she trusted that belief. He took note of it all. While she thought she was getting to know him, he was studying her empathy, her boundaries, her need for harmony. As if preparing for an exam, she didn't know the terminology narcissist. She only recognized patterns long before she understood their meaning. And something in her spirit quietly took note. At this time, Marcus was living in Jamaica, and Emmy, Jamaican by birth, was building her life in Canada. Distance didn't feel like a barrier. It felt manageable, even meaningful. Daily calls, constant messages, shared prayers, shared plans. What Emmy didn't know then, and couldn't have known, was that distance often become a tool in the hand of someone skilled at illusion. This is important because narcissistic individuals don't rush with chaos. They begin with consistency. They mirror stability. They learn routines. They gather emotional data. They create safety. They make you feel chosen. They don't just want your heart. They want your operating system. Marcus told Emmy that he was in the army, that he lived on camp, that reception was poor in the dorms, so sometimes he'd call her from a hilltop on camp. He sent photos of himself playing music, said music was part of his role in the army. And when something required belief, they often came with evidence, photos, videos, pre-built alibis. Marcus never missed a call without an alibi. That was his pattern. Not reacting to suspicion, but preparing before suspicion could even form. This is something important to understand. Narcissistic manipulation often includes pre-built excuses created long before they're needed. Emmy had no reason not to believe him. And belief is a powerful doorway to narcissistic manipulation. Marcus asked Emmy early on if she had children. She didn't. That question changed everything. He told her he might have a child. A one-time encounter, he said. A woman who called months later claiming she was pregnant. He said he had never met the child, that the child would have been about 6 years old. Emmy asked questions, reasonable ones. Marcus answered smoothly. And when Emmy suggested that perhaps the woman had realized the child wasn't his, Marcus didn't resist the idea. This is another tactic. When a narcissist senses relief in a narrative, they let you finish the lie for them. This is called strategic ambiguity. Offering just enough truth to sound honest, while leaving gaps the other person fills with hope. One day, Marcus called with news. More news. He said the army was sending him to England for training. 2 years. He spoke with pride, ego intact, almost boastful. Emmy listened calmly. She wasn't shaken. She even saw it as a healthy test of communication. Distance can reveal truth. Emmy had been to England. She had siblings there. Visits were possible. That response changed the script. The very next day, he called again. This time, different. He was crying, broken, hysterical, weeping. He said his sergeant believed that based on his performance, England Army might keep him 5 years. 5 years. Emmy felt the weight. She mourned the idea quietly. She would have accepted 2 years. 5 felt heavy. Then, days later, Marcus returned with hopeful news. The sergeant had said there's one way out. Marriage. If Marcus married Emmy, he would not have to go to England. This is how manipulation works. Pressure disguised as destiny. Urgency framed as sacrifice. A narcissist often introduces urgency right after emotional bonding. Not because they love deeply, but because they need to secure access. Marcus introduced Emmy early to his world. His so-called friends were colleagues, his mother, and especially his aunt. We'll call her Aunt Lamia. Aunt Lamia called often. She reassured Emmy constantly.
Me never love you till him full, girl. Me can't wait till you get married. You are just perfect for him.
They bonded, or so Emmy thought. What Emmy didn't know was that Aunt Lamia was a part of the illusion. Another voice reinforcing the lie. Narcissistic manipulation rarely happens alone. It's supported, echoed, validated by others who benefit from the outcome. Emmy believed she was choosing love. She didn't know she was being studied, profiled, prepared for. She didn't know this was only the beginning. Because what came after the marriage was far worse. But it's important to say this. Emmy wasn't reckless. She wasn't foolish. She was raised to see the good in people, to trust with discernment, to believe honesty was the default, not the exception. She had encountered difficult people before, but she had never encountered deception at this level. Woven so carefully, supported by community, and wrapped in faith language. So when doubts surfaced, she didn't ignore them. She began to observe, to research, to quietly question behaviors. She just didn't know yet how deep it went. The proposal came wrapped in urgency, in sacrifice, in duty. What looked like destiny was actually strategy. What felt like love was control forming. And Emmy, with all her intelligence, faith, and strength, was standing at the edge of a decision without seeing the full picture. Because what Emmy didn't know then was that lies hadn't begun with England. They had begun long before her name was ever spoken. And what came after the "I do" was something no amount of love could fix. This was only the beginning, and in the next episode, we step into the marriage where the truth could no longer hide. If this story touched your spirit, remember you are not alone. Healing is messy, but so is growth. Subscribe for more stories of truth, faith, and strength. Also, don't keep this to yourselves. Like and share. You never know who needs this message.